Hey there, fellow gun lovers, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Rock Galactic Survivor, Episode 4, The Gunner. And 1000 complete, I unlocked the Gunner, and I think it's going to be in my best interest to show some of the, show off the Gunner. So I'm going to go try to complete Magma Core as my goal. Reaching level 25 with the Gunner, collecting red sugar, and completing the dive. So, beat... my goal is to beat Magma Core has one.
It's gonna be Hazard 1 for me. It's a hope I can handle Hazard. It's always so.
And if I complete like one of these 3 biome goals, I'll unlock Hazard 2 of Crystalline Caverns. And then if I do 2 of them, I'll unlock the last biome.
It's a magma core. Let's see how Hazard 1 feels.
So the Gunner at the start is Weapon Specialist. So for every 100 projectiles fired, it shoots out projectiles in all directions. And it has a lead storm powered minigun, which shoots in move direction. So it's only shoots forward, which can be a little tricky early on in the game because you have to, if you're mining, you have your back usually towards the enemies. So it's a little tricky, but it's manageable. I actually really like this as a primary weapon. Generally speaking, I don't like the class's first weapons that they get for like the Scout, the Driller, and the Engineer. But I really, I would say the Leadstorm powered minigun can actually be very, very, very strong if modded right. Whereas the other guns, it's a little bit more challenging to get them to be like overpowered. So if I need to collect red sugar, the lava here hurts me, which is a pretty handy way to then be able to collect red sugar.
Much better.
Oh, and I just got the Nitra upgrade.
I'm a better dwarf than
So the other thing is that my minigun here, I don't, unlike the Engineer, I don't have it unlocked for mods. So what is probably going to be best for me to do is to have a bit of a throwaway run where I try to get that to 12 and to try to get and maybe try to get a secondary weapon to 12 so that the next run can be more successful, because an unmodified minigun is really limitedly useful. So what I'm aiming to do really is to let's update the priority. Get the mini gun to 12 and collect 20 sugar. I think that's a little bit more realistic goal. It's not to say that I won't go the distance and try to do it all, but it's not as likely. So this biome also has explosive plants that can chain together, and when you get close, they explode. So here's an instance where the jury-rig boomstick is a weapon that I unlocked the mods on the Scout, so I can use it here. So there's an incinerator grade and the Zukov, so let's actually try to get the Zukov up to 12 too. My primary goal will be to try to get the minigun up to 12, but if I get the minigun up to 12 and I still have some fight left in me, I'll go for the Zukov up to 12 as well. And another reason to pick that up is it's the only thing that will be able to shoot behind me for now, because the minigun only shoots in the direction that I'm facing, which is strong, but when I'm mining, you know, that's not super helpful.
here. Have a bullet in the fuck.
Prepare to fight for your life. A big swarm is approaching.
I'll take this one.
Nicely done. Supplies
Should've worn a
inbound.
hard hat, stupids. I rarely go for this.
Now, you know what? Given that my goal is to collect red sugar, I should have gone for the red sugar bonus.
I needed that.
I'm making sure I'm taking damage on purpose so that I can always collect red sugar, because it's really annoying to, like, mine it up and then not actually collect it all.
It's for me.
So there, plenty of damage.
This'll do. Right. I'll take it.
And unlike before, the mini boss that I'm facing here is a spitter, which is a bit different.
This one suits me best.
Oh, there's Nitra. So sometimes you can mine and like face the enemy that you want to shoot at. The other thing that would be good is if I got the last 5 Nitra that are last 5 Morkite that I need.
They got your scent now. Threat level increased.
Ah! Get off of me.
There, have a bullet in the fight.
Long reload times. I'm trying to get the detonators to mine it for me. There we go.
Alert! Threat level increasing.
I'm a better dwarf than yesterday.
Alright, boss just died.
Objective completed. Drop pod has arrived.
And there was a magnet. That's lucky.
Leave without you.
Because it would have been really hard to collect all that experience otherwise.
This is my pick. It'll do.
So minigun is up to 8.
This one suits me best.
Zukov up to 2. I'm level 14, so that's actually better than any scout run that I've had so far. I'm higher level exiting than
Gather up your beard and get onto
than
that
any of the
drop
scout
pod.
runs.
It's about to leave. Diving deeper.
So not bad.
Taking you
Not
to
bad at all.
stage 2.
More damage.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Reload speed.
Fine.
So one of the disadvantages is there's really long reload speed for the minigun. So focusing on reload speed so that you don't have downtime is very helpful. I don't want HP.
Get to work. There's aliens to be killed and gold to be mined.
Okay, I am at
Really not
half
ready
of the red
for
sugar I
this.
need, and we're heading into the second stage, so I'm doing pretty good on red sugar collection. But I'm going to need to take damage again soon. So there is a weapon mod that will allow your minigun to pierce, which is very strong for horde clearing. And then there's another one that allows it to shoot backwards, which is very good against the dreadnought. Because it's very hard to face
Big swarm is approaching.
the direction of the dreadnought during the fight, because, like, you can't really stand there and just stare at him. I mean, there are some exceptions to that, which would be if you have a lot of knockback. So if you have the boomstick and the M100 both rigged for, like, really high knockback, it is possible to keep pushing the dreadnought back so you can chain minigun it. So in this case, I'm going to go with the deep core because it will shoot things as I mine behind me because it targets the closest enemy, which is something that the other 2 weapons that I have don't do. So it provides me a little bit of rear security, if you will. Whereas if I face the things that I want to kill, they get melted pretty good, but I can't always face them.
I'm a better dwarf than yesterday.
Alright, there's a bloom down this way.
Prepare to fight for your life. A big swarm is approaching.
And I'm low-key cornering myself, so let's get out of here. Yeah, you can let the boss jump over you, just don't let him land on you. Exactly. Easier said than done, I think. Whoa. Ugh.
We got too much clutter for the supply pod to land. Do something.
Alright, the minigun's almost at 12, and then I can try to focus on the Zukov.
Well done.
I rarely pick one of these.
My move speed's not very high, so I hope that I get the option to buy move speed upgrades or to take move speed upgrades. Because the scout is a good mover. The gunner, not so much. He's armored, but he doesn't move quick.
Well done, you got them all.
So you can definitely be in a situation where you're kind of stuck tanking way more than you intend because you don't have the ability to really move and dodge. Oh, red sugar. I'm just gonna kind of tank this boss so I can collect that red sugar.
Boom, baby!
Drop pod has arrived. Get there before the timer runs out. The drop pod is not going to hang around.
I would love to stick around for the gold, but oh, you know what? I could probably do a little bit of that.
Baby!
Ouch.
Ticking, Miner.
It hurt, but I got more gold, more experience.
Stage 2 completed. Taking you to stage 3. Well done.
It's not much move speed, but it's some.
Dibbity dibs! Sure, why not? Just the upgrade I was looking for.
You know the drill, Miner. Fulfill your objectives, and let's get out of here.
So I ought to be pretty close to the red sugar. So like 2 more red sugar nodes and I'll have hit it.
Oh, damn it, there's a pebble in Horses. Feel much better now. Loot bug looted.
Boom. If you're wondering, it is very effective to use those against enemies, but it's challenging to do so because they have such a fussy proximity trigger that you have to like really navigate around it and then like lure the group into it, which is not. It's easier said than done for sure.
Give me that.
We're about to get first swarm, and I'm in a really bad spot for it.
A swarm is heading your way. Load up.
Ooh, but a lot of red sugar. All right. All right, there we go. So I have unlocked one of the new biomes now, having done red sugar collection.
Too much crap in the way. Supplies can't land. Clear it out, Miner.
So if I wanted to use these explosive flowery things, let's try to do that now.
Swarm is heading your way. Load up.
It was slightly effective. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. It's too bad I didn't get the red sugar cube upgrade earlier. One more level to the minigun, and it will have weapon mods, making subsequent runs so much easier. There we go. Now I have Leadstorm weapon mods. Ow. And I have hit level 25, meaning that I've unlocked the third biome. There's a lot of experience out in the field here, which hopefully I can soak up I don't think it's... Well, I could try to get the bolo caps with this thing chasing me. Ooh, there we go. Clip size. All right, let's do fire rate and reload speed for the M1000. Underwhelming options there, but they can't all be good. Oh, and we have a magnet down here.
I'll take it. Oh, this is it. Might as well.
Oh, yep, the last 3 shrooms are here. Little sketchy to collect them. Come on, I got him.
Exemplary work. You've achieved your objective in record time.
Die, creep.
Well done. Objective completed. Drop pod has arrived. Get there now. It will leave without you.
And yeah, I'm sketchily mining gold at the buzzer. Tanking. Because it's not all that likely that this is going to be a boss run. So I might as well just try to get as much experience as I can to try to get that Zukov up to 12 as well. Greed can be good.
Epic upgrade.
Up to 8.
That's a no-brainer.
Not bad.
There's work to be done. Up and at 'em, miner.
Oh, I need to take a dump.
The one thing I don't really have is move speed or mind speed. So that's another reason why I don't think this is a boss run, because unless I get like legendary options for move speed and mind speed, it's going to be really hard to use my minigun against the boss when I have to face him. It's just not going to happen all that well, right? Because I have to, in order to actually shoot the boss with the minigun, I have to put a lot of distance between me and him and then turn around and shoot towards him, which is way easier said than done. So that's why the weapon mods for the minigun are so necessary to get before a viable boss run with the gunner, in my opinion. Unless you get really lucky or focus on alt weapons.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
This is just hazard level 1. Alright, there's my 5th of 6 blooms. Let's see if I can set off these Crassus. Sometimes if there's a lot of Crassus in the horde, you can set it off for a chain reaction like that one, where you end up just like wiping out a huge swath of the enemies, which is great. Good for experience. Supply pod is to my north. Kinda hard to get to at the moment, but I'm working on it.
Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
Now that the Praetorians are out of the way, the big green ones, it'll be a little bit easier. Oh, no, there's still more Praetorians.
I got it in the mouth.
Alright, I'm going around. Oh no, they just Oh, hello. You know, I'm actually gonna go with the paint job.
I always waste my money on cosmetics.
My GK2 is not really my heavy damage dealer, so getting 50 extra damage to it is not a big deal. Whereas getting a new weapon mod for the bolty might be a big deal, depending on what is offered.
Sure, why not?
Of course, it's not offering me bolt action options. You love this game? Yeah, me too. This is not my first run. I already have a whole bunch of hours plugged into the game, but I reset progress so that I would, at the start of the stream, would start anew.
Quota is satisfied. The drop pod is arriving. Get moving. It won't hang around.
This is the smart thing.
Alright, Zukov is very close to 12, as is the Bolt. So hopefully, next round, which is the boss round, but next round, I'll get them to 12 for the benefit.
I want it.
Stage 4 is done. Onwards to stage 5 we go.
Oh, there we go.
I've been dreaming of something.
Knockback.
Like this. Now we're
Nice.
cooking with gas.
So that's something that's really handy for the gunner to have against bosses, because that knockback is going to allow you to give you extra breathing room against the
Show
boss.
me more. I rarely pick one of these. This will help me work harder.
Okay.
This is the big one.
The boss is weak to drop pods, but not in a way that is like all that effective to try to use. Plus, its move speed and attack is really tricky to plan to try to drop it on them. So I don't typically try to drop the pod on bosses for that reason, because it's not going to do a ton of damage, and you're probably going to get hurt in the process. I'm just going to wake up all the sub-bosses and get them all done at the same time. Where is the last one? Oh, there they are. Hey, Snipes. How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. So now with all three sub-bosses lined up in a row, the M1000 is just piercing all three and knocking them back, making them really easy for me to, like, just kill with very minimal effort, as I'm sure you've noticed. All three of them are now dead.
You don't see these every day.
And actually, so I would like to get the Zukov to 12 to unlock 2 different weapon mods in one run, but getting the Bolt to 8, well, Bolt to 18 is a bit more of a stretch, so I'll try to get the Zukov up to 12. I think that's more reasonable. I don't want to start the monstrosity fight, so I'm going to stay away from the big monstrosity. Oh my god, I've been playing too much Dark Tide. Start the Dreadnought fight, because I want to get the drop pod, and it's going to be a lot harder to get that drop pod when I'm running from him. So I'm going to stay away from the boss cocoon for that reason. And make sure that I collect whatever resources I can, and to have a flee path to escape him. So I don't think I'm going to be able to do it with the minimal upgrades that I have, but like, it won't stop me from trying.
Just what the doctor.
We got supplies ready for you. Clear
Alright, there's the
landing zone.
supplies.
Obstacles, please.
Nice. Well, I guess
I rarely
mining.
pick one of these.
Good work. There's a resupply on the way.
It's red sugar? I don't know. Not really good choices there. Am I a fan of other games like this? This is typically kind of outside of my wheelhouse. I don't usually play games like this, but I enjoy this one. But I was not... It's not a genre that I normally am. I gravitate towards. It's also not a genre I'm necessarily good at. I don't know. Chicken and the egg. Come on, Zukov. I believe in you. You can get to 12. Or not. Alright, I'm gonna re-roll. Seriously? Seriously? Come on. Give me a Zukov. There we go. So one more level to the Zukov, and I have weapon mods for it. Except for now, I have a mega horde on me, and the Dreadnought's about to come out, which is not like a great position to be in, if I'm honest. Ah! So I'm not really all that concerned with killing him. I'm more concerned with trying to get the Zukov to 12. So I don't think it's all that realistic that I win this, in my experience of doing a whole bunch of deep dives. As you can see, my damage to him is... I mean, it wouldn't be possible, I suppose, but I would have to play remarkably well. One of the issues is, well, 20% move speed's not bad. Actually, my move speed is pretty legit. But when I aim directly at him, his health bar does not wiggle all that much. Plus, without the mod for the Leadstorm having piercing shot, it's very hard for me to deal with the horde that has been accumulating on this map. Meaning that if I do try to kill him, I'm going to run into a situation where there's just going to be too much garbage in my way. Here we go. Zukov to 12. I can die happy now. Because the piercing shot minigun is really amazing at killing swarms. And the swarms are absolutely going to get in my way. Although, you know, he's pretty hurt. Never say never, right? Ow. Frickin' stingers.
Move out, miner. Get it over with.
Except for me face tanking here is not helping my cause. Yeah. This is what I was referring to, is when without piercing shot, I can't clear these hordes well, and also I can't turn around and start intentionally shooting him because my bullets won't go through the things that are in the way.
Yeah, give me some sugar.
Yeah, next leap or two is probably going to be my death. I'm not able to clear this garbage out of my way quick enough. And they're all getting stronger and scarier. Uh-oh. Wrong turn. Yep, there it goes. Close, but no cigar. But at least now we have 2 more weapon mods. Thank you for tuning in to Deep Rock Galactic Survivor, which originally streamed live on Twitch, February 20th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. Hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Rock and stone, dwarves!